particularly I think days 2 and 3 with the ball, the way we competed, and then today the resilience that the guys demonstrated, Casey, Lewis in particular, Craigo. And yeah, you thought we'd get to the point where we were shutting the game down, and then we gave them a sniff. But similarly, the way Lewis and Craig in particular, Lewis and Casey bowled in particular, to shut the game down. And I think the draw was a fair result.
A real captain's innings from Lewis Gregory.
Yeah, he's been outstanding all year and contributed to Canterbury. And then again through both innings, you know, we were 200 for one, and then obviously we had the crazy 40 minutes, and he managed to put a total on the board with Bash at the end there as well. So he's in great form. He's leading brilliantly. And one way to continue.
And a tremendous game for Casey Aldridge as well.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. He really has. Canterbury last week, he was outstanding. He's backed that up again today. So with bat and ball, I think his ceiling's incredibly high. I still think there's a huge amount of growth for him. But it's exciting to see how he's moving forward and the maturity demonstrated there under immense pressure. You know, the Surrey batters are playing really well there, and then to put them under a little bit of pressure and make them think about what they were going to do shows how much he's grown as a cricketer.
Tom Lammonby, century and the 50 in the same game.
Yeah, well, it's been brilliant. I mean, again at Canterbury, you know, incredibly selfless innings. We were looking to move the game on. You know, it should probably be 200s in 2 games, but he sacrificed himself for the team. But he's just playing as well as I've ever seen him. And again, let's hope that consistency that he's now got continues.
We know what Lewis Gregory thinks about the Kookaburra ball. What's your opinion of it? Because I mean, arguably, it's Somerset's bacon today.
Yeah, look, it's a completely different challenge. You know, if you look back to how we used it last year, it was in the middle of the summer. The wickets were a lot harder. It was more of a competitive playing field. I think what we've seen this year is with the wickets being a little bit softer, moisture gets onto the ball early. You know, it's been incredibly friendly for the batters, and in this time of year it's unprecedented. Normally the seamers would take advantage of early season conditions, and that hasn't been the case. So certainly the batters have cashed in, so it's been a real challenge for the bowlers using the Kookaburra ball.
Nottinghamshire coming to Taunton on Friday. Are you going to be rotating the seam attack for that game?
Yeah, look, we're going to have some conversations, Lewis and myself. The guys have put a heck of a lot into the last 2 games. We had the opportunity to rest Jake Ball and Josh Davey this game, so there will certainly be some considerations moving forward.
Any other changes in prospect?
I don't think so. You know, unfortunately, Aves is still injured, but the second team are playing this week, hopefully. So hopefully we get some competition for places. But we'll certainly, you know, there's some areas that we need to improve, and so we'll ask questions.
And how good is it to come away from the Oval with a fighting draw?
Yeah, look, the thing for me is, you know, I just said to the lads, bar the 40 minutes in the first innings where, you know, we self-destructed for a period of time. We've gone toe-to-toe. If you came and watched us in neutral, you wouldn't know who was the champions. So we can take a lot of confidence from that. And if we can put those silly 5 minutes and make those, I guess, far less consistent, or at least eradicate totally, it'd be nice. But that's just not, it's cricket, isn't it? Things happen. So, you know, take a huge amount of confidence over the player this week.
Thanks very much, Chase.
Just a couple more. It wouldn't be Somerset without those silly 5 minutes. Is that a psychological thing, or is that more of a coaching thing? Is there something you can do about this?
Look, it's cricket. You know, the time momentum shifts. If you looked at that game and it was a run out, you know, Lammers, we've had conversations where it was obviously looking for that milestone, so he changed his process for a moment and it changed the momentum in the game. So it gave Surrey some momentum, and they took advantage of that and put us under pressure. And sometimes it happens so quickly, the guys haven't got time to react. So I think for me it's more, it probably is more mental than it is technical, but it's making sure the guys are ready to go.
And the second team up at Headingley, any update on Andy Mead?
Well, he's playing, so that's great news. So we've got to play. Unfortunately, they rained off today. So hopefully they get 3 days cricket over the next 3.
Brilliant, and see where he goes from there, see how he holds up.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's exciting for him. He's ahead of schedule, which is great. So hopefully he gets some time in the middle.